So welcome to this episode of Seen and Solved. I'm your host, Tim Pennington. And today I'm being joined by Larry Ensley, Hubbard-Hall's Director of Technical Applications, and your go-to guy on preventing rust.
You're listening to the Seen and Solved podcast, brought to you by Hubbard-Hall. Better results, less chemistry.
Larry, thanks for joining us today here.
Well, thank you, Tim. Thank you for having me today. And yes, I want to talk to you about Metal Guard 900. It's hard to say that we're really excited about rust prevention, but we are. This is opening new doors for us. We have an extensive line of rust preventatives that work on indoor rust protection, but we are very excited about this product because it applies to the outdoor rust protection. Typically, these rust prevention for outdoors is either paint, plate, something permanent, but this gives you outdoor rust protection and it's easily removed. That's the key, easy removal. We're very excited about it.
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question. Difference between rust and corrosion. How would you define that?
Rust is red rust. Red rust, that's iron oxide. Corrosion is across the gamut. You've got zinc corrosion, aluminum corrosion. It's a much broader spectrum.
Right. And I guess rust happens more quickly, right? It can, in a matter of minutes, hours, things like that, correct? I mean, it could really...
Yes, again, very broad. Rust can occur over minutes, flash rust, and it can occur over days, months, weeks, slowly.
Okay. So Metal Guard 900, tell me why this is a product that you guys are really recommending to a lot of your end users. Why would they find this very beneficial to them?
There are products there that do provide excellent outdoor rust protection. Problem is, it's very hard to remove. It applies a barrier to the atmosphere and moisture, and it seals very tight, so you get good long-term outdoor rust protection. It protects the surface from being exposed to moisture and air. The problem is, it's hard to remove. I mean, sometimes high pressure, extensive pressure, extensive heat, solvents, some of these are required to remove it. Metal Guard 900, however, is very easy to remove. You can wipe it off with a cloth. You can take a mild cleaner, spray cleaner, and remove this product for further applications. But it does give excellent outdoor rust protection. And because it's so soft and pliable, it tends to have a self-healing effect.
So if I've talked to you a while back about this is for really large parts, right? That people may have trouble with immersion. They may not have the tanks big enough or the spray equipment. So it really works good on some larger size pieces of parts and such, right?
Yes, it's just as easy to apply as it is to remove, maybe more so. You can apply this by immersion if you have small parts. You can apply this by paint rollers, brushes, even spray applications. It is viscous. It's a fairly viscous material, but it's soft and it's sprayable. So it's easy to apply. And it is designed for customers putting large parts outdoors, to store outdoors, waiting for the next application.
Right. And if I recall, even bare metal, because you don't want to have to deal with that. You want to kind of, as soon as you get something, you want to stop the rust from happening right away, correct? Because then you have to deal with that. So really good for bare metal, right?
Correct. This material is applied directly to bare metal surfaces. If there are painted areas, the rust preventative does not harm or hurt this paint. It's just as easily removed from the paint as it is from the bare metal. So it's a very safe, easy to use process.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. Wax on, wax off. You're all set to go. Like I said, let's talk about a customer that has used this and it really solved a problem for them. Can you give an example of somebody who used this, how they used it, and what they were doing before that was causing some problems?
Yes, we were approached by a large equipment manufacturer, heavy equipment construction vehicle manufacturer. They have parts manufactured overseas in Asia, and once the parts are forged and assembled, they ship them from Asia to the U.S. The problem being their previous method was to apply a thick, very heavy grease-like material and wrap that in plastic to try to keep the part from.
I can already see where this is going with that.
So number one, we have a lot of extra work to apply this material, and excessive work to remove the material. Metal Guard 900 was applied to a part, an identical part right beside it, rolled on with a paint roller, put on the ship. It was at sea for 62 days before it was removed. When it arrived, we had 0 rust on our part. Our competitor's part was completely rusted.
Yeah, that's a pretty corrosive environment to be in. And by the way, at sea with that. So yeah, that's great. Like I said, it's Metal Guard 900. And how long has that product been around for you all?
It's a very new product. We started last August. We were approached last August by this customer with the pain. We put together a product, started testing, and then it's just hurry up, make the material and test it and wait. And so far, all of our tests have been extremely positive and starting to gain traction. People really like the fact that it's so easy to remove. That's everybody has mentioned that. So this product is extremely good, and we're happy with the easy removal.
Huge plus there with that. Well, great. Well, listen, Larry, thank you very much. People can go to Hubbard-Hall.com and just look for, or search for the Metal Guard 900. I'm sure you got lots of information on there for people to read, and also information how to get in touch with you all to try it out and see if it definitely will work for them. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you, Tim.
The Scene in South podcast is brought to you by Hubbard-Hall. For more podcasts, visit Hubbard-Hall.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to like and subscribe, rate and review, and join us on social media. Produced by Awcast.